everybody. Happy Wednesday. I am here with Keith Camilli. We're recording on Sunday, and he's offered to share with you all about his commitment to Market Square and why he feels called here and why he feels called to give of himself. So Keith is one of our ruling elders, and he is chair of the Christian Education Committee along with Cindy Bendroth. And he may tell you a little bit about how to volunteer for that committee and or the ministry it offers. But Keith, first tell us, how did you get connected to Market Square?
Yeah, actually it's kind of interesting. My wife was working at a nonprofit called Citizens for Pennsylvania's Future, and an associate pastor here was doing a lot of work with that organization. So when we were looking at where would we get married and who would officiate, she actually officiated for us, and I started coming to a few of the sermons here and really felt connected. So that's how I started coming to Market Square Church, and some of the things, so I've always been interested in the environment, but then connecting into a number of the things that were going on at that time with seeing people who had been in Sudan and helped by this church to come over to the United States. So the immigration support and the openness of the community here within the church really drew me in.
Okay. So I've already forgotten the second question I'm supposed to ask you, but I appreciate that sense of the church in the world is how you heard about the church and then felt drawn in by the work that we're doing in the world. Okay, I appreciate that. So you work full-time, you have a family. If your mail is anything like my mail, you get lots of invitations to give of your financial gifts. So why do you choose to give of your time and your financial gifts here at Market Square? Yeah,
so I guess kind of tied into the first question as I began to come to Market Square and think about some of these things. I had been giving and active in volunteering with the food bank in the past and was interested to see that the ISC had a food pantry, and we had shared some of the gifts in the church there, and seeing the work that was done in the church, it felt appropriate to give financially here. And then as my children grew up, I started to get involved with giving time as well. So with my job and with a lot of international travel in the past, I chose to give more financially. And of course, different campaigns, different things draw kind of special thoughts from you. As you know, I've also given to our elementary school efforts from things like right now, the children are giving to funding wheelchairs for people in developing countries where bike wheels and lawn chairs are used to create a very affordable wheelchair that is also maybe more durable for roads that are not paved versus a traditional wheelchair. Things like that are fun to give to as part of the organization. And then just as we look at all the things that the church and the broader presbytery are engaged with, it seems like a good funnel for the money and use of it. And then, as I mentioned, as my children were growing up, I started to do some teaching in Sunday school and then get more engaged. As I've switched jobs and had less international travel, I've started to volunteer at the food pantry on Saturdays and joined the session. So that has been good. And as you mentioned, I do think it's the education committee does have a lot of great volunteer opportunities for any out there who are looking to volunteer. Every Sunday we do have Sunday school with the children, and you may recall in A Minute for Mission a month or so ago, we did speak to anybody who may feel called to help with the children. There are opportunities from just being a second adult in the room and being supportive of the lead teacher to being a lead teacher, but we have preset curriculums, and we're actually starting something new. Just this morning we had our first monthly prayer breakfast with children.
With pancakes.
With pancakes. So, We had some chocolate chip pancakes that
I ate one.
Yeah.
They were really good.
So that's an opportunity that we're developing. And then with the adult forum and with the youth, there are opportunities similarly. And with the adult forum, many of you may know we're always looking for speakers and topics. And we've been discussing how do we get more creative and when do we have Bible study or different activities. But there are opportunities for anybody who wants to get engaged with those items and share their ideas to join us as well.
Yeah, and I appreciate the both the depth but also the breadth of the different things that you have gotten involved in. And not everyone is going to be able to get involved in both breadth and depth that way, but I think we can agree that everyone has gifts to offer. So thank you for the gifts that you offer. And if anybody wants to teach Sunday school in any capacity,
let me know.
This is your man. Give him a call. Thank you very much for doing this today.
My pleasure.